February 1863, after President Abraham Lincoln had signed the Emancipation Proclamation in September 22nd, 1862, and then it became official January the 1st, 1863. To this site came one of the great orators, freedom fighters of our time, Fred Douglass. He came here to issue the call to men of color to arms, because President Abraham Lincoln had finally decided to use the black troops in the Civil War. And he was able to recruit over 200,000 men of African ancestry. Abraham Lincoln was to say later that without the black troops, there would be no union. So we come here to mark this occasion. And so where you sit and where you stand, you're on holy ground. You're on sacred ground. Every time you turn your eyes to this building, every time you walk through this place, you should remember that the Reverend Dr. Henry Ward Beecher, pastor 40 years, Plymouth Church, came this way. Fred Douglass came this way. John Raymond, the founder of Polytechnic University and Poly Prep High School, came this way. And you should always remember that. And in case you should forget, there'll be a plaque here to remind you. And that's why we are here. Now, we have a serious error. Unfortunately, we still abide on this side of history and therefore prone to human frailties. In your program, under invocation, you see Bridge Street Baptist Church. Now, should we not get out of this park this day, I want the world to know that the Bridge Street African Wesleyan Methodist Episcopal Church is here. So they're here, and forgive us, please. I'll take all. No, I'm not going to take it. The person who made the serious error, I want you to know, has been fired. The check has been cut, and there'll be no references given. But forgive us, please. Well, we know the church. I've had occasion to speak there for the 205 anniversary. Now we're going to welcome with the invitation. I was trying to remember. I think is it the 30th? I think Reverend David Cousins is the present pastor of Bridge Street. I think he's the 30th. Listen to this. Are you listening? Everybody, touch your neighbor, say, you got to hear this. All the way over there. Do you realize I am about to introduce? I am about to introduce the 60th. Yeah, I didn't say 6. I said the 60th pastor of this great church, the Bridge Street African Wesleyan Methodist Episcopal Church, the Reverend David Cousins, whose family is a family of preachers. His father, we were just discussing, his father, Bishop Cousins, is about to retire after 30 years as a bishop. But let us stand and welcome the pastor of this great church, the 60th pastor of the West.